Hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar, ben Burak. Nejat, Game of Thrones'un ikinci bölümüyle karşınızdayım. En son kanlı düğünü orada başlamıştık, daha zaten bir şeydik. Adını söyleyin. Bölüm 2, hayır canım, bölüm değil. Bölüm 1'deydik. Umarım alt yazıda bir sıkıntı olmaz. Peşler gelip durdu sürekli. Peşler geldi ama umarım düzelmiştir diye düşünüyorum. Oyunla ilgili bir sıkıntı yoktur diye düşünüyorum. Test ekibi, çevirmenler, teşekkür ediyorum buradan. Ellerine, kollarına sağlık. Evet, hareket etmek için W. Evet, biliyoruz. Teşekkür ederiz. Froster kılıcı. Aha, kan, göz at.
Blood. Fresh.
Taze. Oh. Böyle domuz, göz at. Daha demin önümüzden geçen domuz değil mi bu abi? İlerle canım, ilerle. Heh, tamam, shift'le daha hızlı gidiyormuş abi. Oh, tamam, süper, kazandık. Yük arabası, göz at. Evet, hızlı hızlı. Göz at.
That's Father's car.
Aha.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Abi.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father,
I said move on.
Kılıcı çek.
I'm going to kill you.
Evet.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ya. Ya kılıç tutamıyoruz abi biz.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Fuck yeah. Aha.
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Bu nasıl ya? Ekmek mi alacağız ciddi yani? Kılıçla dövüşemedik. Hangisini
You
alacağız?
really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Tırpan abi, tırpan alırım abi. Tırpan pahalı. Of. First blood. Geliyor. Kükedin o kılıç resmen elden ele gidiyor var ha. Öldürsün ulan. Öldür ulan.
Mercy, please.
No mercy, no mercy.
I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. No, please. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this.
Gel lan
That
buraya.
much I promise.
Fuck yeah. Tam bir nigga olduk.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Yürü be koçum be. Gaza geldi. Iron Bath. Kor sahnesinin kalesi. Peki.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Carrot!
Kimse koşmuyor mu yardıma abi?
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
O yok artık. Bu ne abi?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Neler oluyor abi? Bacağı.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Oğlum bitti mi yani? Hiçbir şey olmamış gibi devam mı ediyoruz o yaradan sonra?
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Göz atalım bakalım Lord'un makamı. Güzelmiş. Pencere göz atalım buraya da pencereye de göz atalım.
The Ironwood Grove.
Peki. Arkasında geçemiyoruz mu bunu? Yok geçemiyoruz. Önünden geçebiliyoruz mu? Önden de geçemiyoruz. Bu tarafta bakılacak bir şey var mı? Ha. Göz at.
Mirror.
Mirror.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Getirler. Talia ve Ethan.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Ne göstereceğim lan? Dokun. Kovaya dokun.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
İğrençsiniz ya. Şifalı bitkiler. Al. Loot abi loot. At cebe. Cebe at.
This might help.
At cebe. Dur. Sargı bezi al abi al. Bandaj. Al heal'lanırız. At cebe. Başka atabileceğimiz bir şey var mı? Buna bir daha bakalım. Evet bence de. Yani. Kılıcı göster. Göster bakalım.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Sen şimdi onu bana şimdi bir dakika. Bana verdiler şimdi. Lütfen.
Keep moving, I need to see you walk.
Sus lan. Sus. Konuş.
Does your leg feel weak?
Güzel
No.
güzel.
I just wanted to ask you.
Neyi? Whitehill'lar neden
Why do
bizden?
the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
O onu öldürdü, bu bunu öldürdü, o onu öldürdü.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Hanenin yerini biliyoruz bunu ya. Boş ver diyelim, trip atalım biraz.
Never mind.
Trip atalım biraz. Tamam çok trip attık. Şimdi gidelim konuşalım. Bitirelim bu işi.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Ağladık.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Bir
He
kahraman.
was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything,
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
a fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Evet.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
I see. You have the Forrester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Gitti, swordumuz gitti ya.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This
Ailemi
happened on
katlettiler.
Forrester land.
They killed my family!
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
We should demand justice!
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Bolton.
The Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Diyorum kardeş.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Duncan, sen bittin oğlum.
That settles it then.
Duncan, sen bittin oğlum. Seni yazdım.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
İlk önce kılıcımı alıyorlar. Bak. Sonra beni duvara yolluyorlar.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Söyledim la.
This is important, Garrett.
I told Lady Forrester, but Maester Ortengrin overheard.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears. I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information. Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Peki.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Evet, Vola duvara sürgün gidiyoruz. Sürgün demeyeyim de gönderiliyoruz. Doğrusu aslında kalıp savaşabiliyor muyuz?
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
Gondor'a gidiyoruz değil mi? Aragorn çıkacak şimdi. Taşla.
Ethan? Ethan! I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ah kıyamam.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
King's Landing'de kim güvende
I
olabilir
don't
abi?
want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I don't care what he says.
I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher.
Gençlik zamanı mı?
We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
I am the king.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Yani bir zahmet. Lord olmuşsun. Ne bu çocukla mı kalacaksın? Lütfen yani. Niye o taraftan gittik ya? Neyse.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone?
Yeah.
That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Abi tarayın şu adamı ya.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Of. Ya.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Namert birisin.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ne uzun bölüm oldu be.
Your sister can
Bitiremedik de.
help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay.
Ah,
If
benim
it's
kadınım ya,
presented to
Marjorie.
her as it should be.
Hastayım. Yamuk ağzını yediğimin. Evet. Bir sonraki bölüm devam edeceğiz. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ediyoruz arkadaşlar. Teşekkür ediyoruz mu? Kimle ediyoruz? Ben ediyorum sadece. Teşekkür ediyorum arkadaşlar. Eğer videoyu beğendiyseniz abone olmayı, beğenmeyi ve paylaşmayı unutmayın. Herkese neşatlı günler dilerim. Kendinize çok çok iyi bakın. Hoşçakalın.